Next, we welcome another young man from the class of 1965. Please welcome Mr. Steve Strauss. I have to share a story before I read the script. I'll get yelled at, but we'll be all right. One of the cool things about this event was brought to my attention by Mr. Jim Cox earlier. Mr. Strauss had the opportunity to meet a former swimmer that he swam against for many years while at Jefferson, and they have not seen each other since their time in high school together, and they had a chance to talk to each other as the representative here for... Yes, Al and Cameron, they swam against each other. Of course, we had to make sure everybody knows Jefferson did have the higher finish in that relationship. So it's all good. But that is very cool. And again, one of those things about this particular evening that's fantastic. So now here we go. The swimming pool at Jefferson is 60 years old now, and hundreds of male swimmers have made it their home during the winter months. When evaluating individual contributions made, one name stands alone, sky high above all others. It is 3-time state champion and 3-time All-American Steve Strauss. Steve truly loved playing all the sports offered at Roosevelt Junior High, but none of them felt as natural as being in the water. The pool daily beckoned. He began swimming competitively for the Cedar Rapids YMCA Swim Club under the major influence of Jim Gilchrist. 3 summers in a row, Strauss and his Y teammates attended the national swim meet and were widely successful, finishing 3rd, 5th, and 4th in the nation as a team. Individually and on relays, Steve placed in the top 6 twice each summer. The groundwork had been laid. It was time to head for new water, this time high on the hill. As a sophomore in the Jefferson's pool, Steve's coach, Dave Brockway, recognized that he had inherited and elevated the receptive rookie to even greater heights. Strauss reflects today, he was the best stroke coach I've ever had, and he worked as hard. I was in prime condition at Jefferson, maybe better than Iowa State. During the state meet, Steve's junior year, he won the gold medal in the 200 individual medley, setting a new state record at 2 minutes and 9 seconds. But it was a silver medal in the 200 free relay that produced Strauss's most memorable moment at Jeff. Swimming the anchor leg, Steve made up a body length deficit to their nemesis from the east side. The Warriors won gold in a photo finish, before touch pads, but not before Strauss's anchor split of 21.4 seconds was deemed a half second under the national high school record for the 50. Steve and his teammates secured a 4th place team finish, our school's highest to this day. As a senior, expectations were sky high. Steve was fresh off a summer national runner-up finish in the 400 free and 4th place finish in the 200 IM at the 1964 tournament in Youngstown, Ohio. Come winter back in Iowa, Strauss did not disappoint. He won the 100 backstroke state championship, setting a new state record at 57.5 seconds. He also reaped a second gold, winning the 200 IM for the 2nd year in a row. The Jayhawks claimed 5th place in the team race with 19 points, 14 of which belonged to Steve. In recognition of his 1964 and 65 heroics, Steve was awarded double All-American high school status. Strauss and teammate Al Benning headed west for fresh chlorine in Ames. He became a 4-year standout for the Cyclone Tankers, claiming the 1967 Big 8 title in the 2000 medley relay, swimming the backstroke. That same winter, he again earned a 3rd All-American ranking, this time at the university level. He was inducted into the Iowa High School Swimming Hall of Fame in 1986. In a heartwarming sidelight, while lifeguarding one summer home from college, hero Steve Strauss saved the life of 16-year-old Bobby Matan, who had lost consciousness and lay underwater at the Elmcrest Country Club pool. After graduating from ISU, Steve spent 2 years in the Army before returning to Cedar Rapids and working for Ilton's HVAC until retirement. Each of Steve and Pamela's 3 children were outstanding swimmers for Washington. Son Ryan was a 4-time state champion on 3 Warrior teams that won team titles. Daughters Michelle and Jamie were also regulars at the state meet, with Jamie earning a state title and world ranking in the IM. Presenting the Hall of Fame award to Steve is former Jefferson Athletic Director and swim coach, Mr. James Taylor. Please welcome Steve Strauss into the Jefferson Athletic Hall of Fame.